Okay, there's 4 screws down here. Of course, before you start doing any of this, disconnect power. I actually have my power disconnected here, but I also have the switch off. Of course, take whatever precautionary measures you have to. Okay. Next, got 2 ribbon cables here. Disconnect these. And then you have to move these off to the side and lift the board up, like so. Doing them one by one usually helps. One side free, and the other. Let's start up here then. So we got this loose in here. Move it around. Probably have to disconnect this one intrinsic safety barrier connection down here, just so we can move this a little more out of the way. The reason we need to do that is there is a screw that's slightly behind the board here, and just being able to move it out of the way like that off to the side a little bit gives you easier access to that screw. Okay, probably want to have a straight shaft on your screwdriver if you're trying to work in tight areas like this. Short screws, 4 corners here. This should give you access to this panel. Now, at this point, to get it out as far as we want to, we're going to have to pull the logic board. So, disconnect these wires and our intrinsic safety barriers. so. Removing the logic board, setting it someplace safe. Got a nice soft area off to the side there for it. So now, I have to sort of play with this a little bit to get it out, but there we go. We now have access to the terminals on the side of the power supply. You can see your negative DC voltage, positive DC voltage, red wire to positive on the bottom, black wire to negative on the top. There's 2 here for the negative, 2 here for the positive. They're already connected, as you can see, so we're just going to put the box back together now. Lower this into there, like so. Put our screws in since we have pretty good access to everything right now. Get our holes lined up. Okay, so we have our screws back in place. We're going to reinstall our logic board. Sliding it under here. Lining it up with these pins. And pushing down. If you have a nut driver available to you, like a 1/4-inch nut driver, you can go directly over the pins, like so. And use it to push it down. Alright. And then we're going to reconnect our wires here, which go in the following order from left to right. Green, white, red, and black. Make sure they're snug. Obviously you don't have to tighten them too much. These are just little screws here. You don't want to damage the terminal block. So they're snug on there. And again, that order is green, white, red, black, going from left to right. Okay. Next, we reinstall our safety barriers. While they're loose like this, I find it's easiest to connect. The long wires, there's a 8-inch and 5-inch. The 8-inch wires go to the plug that's towards the bottom, and the shorter wires plug into the one on the top. Then hook on the left side, hook on like that, and press down to clamp here. and then slide down until they should stop on their own where the flange is bent. Next, we're going to reconnect these. In both cases, the ribbon goes to the outside of the board. So here, for instance, like so. And similarly with this one. Again, this is the correct orientation of these ribbon cables. And finally, we replace these screws. Screw this one up in there. And then without a probe connected, you'll see a flashing processor light.